That was just a little joke we were pulling. We had some technical difficulty. I don't see video, so I'm assuming we're still on. There we are. There we are. Had a little technical difficulty. We needed 30 seconds to reboot some program. SPP, he's on it. All is well. He has no voice. He told us he really wanted to start using sign language on this show, so we're gonna let him do that. Just like that. It's SPP's version. So I'm not sure where we dropped off, but we're gonna do introductions. We have Bossman Matt in the house.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you. We have Bossman Matt's mom, Martha.
Ahoy.
In house. A special ahoy to you.
Thank you.
Martha. We have Rachel, who I still have yet to come up with a name, but will.
Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel.
Ahoy.
There you go.
And Michaelis SPP today.
Day 2.
Learning sign language.
Day 2.
As we speak.
Yes, exactly.
Ahoy, SPP.
The catch is we're not also going to learn sign language, so he can sit over there and do his thing.
He can do a lot of stuff, but I like his basic sign language.
Yes.
So you're getting so popular, everybody wants to be on your show.
Yeah, I know. We did full house. Mm-hmm. And our board only handles 4 microphones, so I think. Yeah, he's shaking his head.
Get a 5th one.
Well, I don't.
Take a whole new board.
I take a whole new board, right?
Never mind.
Bigger table. There's just all kinds of problems that come along with that. So we'll just leave him.
We'll just leave him
Without a mic.
speechless. We'll just leave him speechless.
If we wanted to, we could share a mic and give SPP one. But I feel that
we don't like
SPP likes being without. So the Southeast Iowa Video Network, we are sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew, including Matt's mom this morning. And we are brought to you by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie, and all the Hy-Vees and Hy-Vee Fast and Freshes. So, Martha.
Yes.
Should I leave? Do I need to step out of the room?
No, I think you're fine.
Okay. All right. I don't know where this is all going to go.
It's just a little time between your mom and me.
Paranoid, I think.
Maybe. My mom's here.
So you've contemplated coming on the show for a while.
For a while.
And now suddenly you were just in town and thought you'd just drop in.
She came to town for this.
Yes. Yeah. I made a special trip, and it took me quite a while to get into my head that I would actually do this.
You're natural.
Oh yeah,
you'll be fine.
You're natural.
You've been commenting and part of the show for so long. You just feel part of the group now.
I know. I feel like I know everybody.
It's fun for us now to put a face with the name. I'm certain that we could maybe you could share some stories of Matt.
Yeah, this is the part I was talking about leaving for.
That within that perhaps would turn him a different shade of red, but nothing too horrible. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's already his mind is wandering.
I know. I'm already thinking, what's she gonna tell? What's happening?
Well, there'd be too much to tell.
Too much to tell.
But
was he like a thumb sucker?
No.
No, I was not.
Nope.
You don't know.
I do know.
But he wasn't. No.
I had a blankie.
Yeah, blankie.
Do you still have a blankie?
No, it was pretty much in tatters, as I remember, before it got tossed. But
yeah,
I was the same way. I used the hell out of my blankie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
You remember that?
I remember my blankie.
I remember mine.
It's gone, long gone, but.
I figure you guys know about all he wants you to know after working together for 2 years.
314 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Matt, he shares what he wants, but, and that's okay. I know that there is the first annual clothing optional marathon coming up. I didn't know if you'd enter yourself in that.
I probably will not. Not only will I not run the marathon right now, but when I do, if I ever do run another marathon, I will be fully clothed.
Okay.
I promise. They do that at Luther College, and maybe a couple other places. They have like a naked mile or something.
my.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and, when you're in college, you do that, not fat old men. I'm not running around that way, but
Yeah, I'm keeping my clothes on.
yeah. I was never even a fan of like the color runs, and I know those were I don't know if they're as popular, but they were hugely popular for a while.
Done those. They're fun.
But generally, when I run, I don't want people throwing crap at me.
What color runs?
A
What did
color
you-
run. So you're supposed to wear a white T-shirt,
Yeah, wear white.
and then they have like it's powdered dye stuff. I don't know what it is exactly, but then they like people line the course and throw it at you.
Yeah.
And when you're done, you're supposed to have this like tie dye looking
You're
shirt
totally
and your whole
covered.
body.
Yeah.
You're completely covered.
Yeah.
I learned so much from you guys. I don't know. I've never
learned a
even
lot
heard of
from
that.
You guys too.
But
Wait, good.
She knows that we love salsa here.
yes.
Yeah, I do. I learned about the Zoomies
Oh.
from you. You didn't know what they were, and I didn't either.
I still don't know if I know what they are.
Well, you have
There's
to.
a lot of things I forget, Martha.
It's where my kids' dogs run around
Yes.
like crazy.
Yeah.
The cats too.
Like
Every
once a
once-
day, they just get.
Take off.
Mm.
We call it the zoomies.
Okay. Well, I want to come back to that, but I want to get.
Tiffany's my sister, her daughter, is watching on Facebook, and she says, "I'll tell you all you want to know, Tim." So Tiffany's got Matt stories.
There we go.
So
Because we've talked about Tiffany coming
yeah,
in before too.
yeah,
haven't we?
but we almost had that arranged once, and it didn't work out. But
Did Jimmy come once?
he was on Zoom.
Okay, because he would know like stories I don't know.
Well,
And
yeah, those
don't
are
wanna know.
different
I think
stories.
those stories we can't say.
No, those are
don't
different
think
stories. Those are different stories.
We get those privately from Jimmy. I know it's National Be a Millionaire Day.
It is.
So pretend you're a millionaire.
It doesn't
Rachel?
say National Pretend to be a Millionaire Day. It says Be a Millionaire
Yeah,
Day.
you just be one.
So
You'll spend it like you got it.
yeah, when I woke up this morning, I thought, you know what, I'm a millionaire today.
Perfect
you-
day to get out the limo.
It is the long car.
Where you want to go?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Go.
we can just cruise around the rain.
Good tip. Day off.
Ray also is chiming in saying he's got Matt stories. So Ray is the one that would
Right.
really have the stories.
Afraid Ray would outdo everybody.
he could.
Wasn't Ray on here once?
He was, and we talked about other stuff.
Yeah.
Ray's one of the most interesting cats ever.
Yes.
I
That
like
was
that.
a good kid. He got a few curveballs thrown at him, but he's this one that just keeps coming back. He figures things
He
out.
just keeps coming back.
Yeah, he just figures things out.
There you go.
Yeah, that's Ray. Just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Words from mom. In the who gives a crap category, semicolon use in the United States is in huge decline.
I believe
I can hear the concern coming from you.
I have them on set for the day. I use them.
The semicolon?
Yes. It's
Did
in the
Copilot put it
it's
in
in
there
the
for you?
no, it's in the sports.
Well, wait a minute.
In between the sports?
So in 2000, there was one used every 205 words. Today, one every 390.
Who counts that?
SPP, I'm appalled. He said yes.
Yeah. So
What's going on in this
But
world?
to your point, who counts it? But counts what? I mean, like in magazines, books, newspapers, people just writing. I mean, people aren't looking at my set for the day.
Scrolling social media. 'Cause
Right.
I'm not using a cell
Oh,
phone.
well, yeah.
Facebook.
Punctuation's dying on Facebook,
Those capitalizations.
and social media in general. Yeah. And nobody writes cursive anymore. Do they even I don't even think they teach cursive.
Don't.
I write it
I
Tim
do.
does.
just to screw with the people.
I'd love to
That
write
word.
My grandmother wrote cursive. She used to write letters every now and again, and she wrote it so frilly and whatever. I couldn't even read it.
Yeah.
I mean, and I know cursive, and she would just it was pretty. It was very pretty. You look at the letter and like, wow, that's very pretty. I have no idea what it says, but it's nice. So
I really like to. My grandma had really good writing too, and my aunt, I had a great aunt. I just loved reading it. It's good stuff.
It is. It's pretty.
But they don't use semicolons, so there you go.
So there you go.
Dying thing. Enough of that. It's in the who cares department.
it is. You clearly stated that up front.
Clearly.
So we got Denise,
some hellos.
Denise and Greta. Ahoy, Martha. And
Ahoy,
I
Denise.
think on our first feed I saw Jeff on there did an ahoy to you too. Morning breath, mom.
Yep.
So Paul is here.
God, Jeff's been around. Paul has been around for a long
Yep.
time. So
And Tiffany and Stacy is watching.
Oh my.
I don't know.
And
Joyce, Brian,
Ray.
Ray's here.
Is he on YouTube?
No, Ray is on
Oh.
Facebook. Ray refuses to go to YouTube. But
Okay.
yeah,
there's a lot of people still watch on that.
like I said, we get more.
Okay.
We get more views on Facebook actually. But
Come on over.
come on over.
There's a song about
The
that.
water's nice.
Who did that? Christina Aguilera, I
Yes.
believe.
I don't know.
I think
Good as any.
I think so. Well, Martha, what else can you tell us about Matt? I know he's been on an RV trip. I think he went out to California.
Yeah.
That was a good memory.
Any special things you can share there that I'm sure Matt has not?
He couldn't wait to get home. From the time we left, about I don't know, maybe a day went real well, but after that,
the whole trip was something.
Yeah,
It, not just me. I was a part of that, but
Yeah.
it
The
wasn't.
route. What were the states that you guys went and saw?
So we went to. Well, go ahead.
Rose Bowl.
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. What year was that though?
19. Well, it was 89. It was 1990 was the actual Rose. No, 91 was the bowl game. So it was 1990 and 91 was January 1st. So
So we went. We were in the motorhome, which was our first motorhome, bigger motorhome used, and right away it started having problems.
You knew why it was used.
Yes.
Why it was on.
Yeah.
Why you got such a good deal on it.
Right. And we thought we were so prepared, but we didn't know anything about motorhoming, and it turned out to be, a little stressful.
Did we lose the generator?
no,
Did you have no-
Not on that.
The exhaust
whole
system.
Exhaust system.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the generator, but the exhaust system. Yeah.
You guys.
And that was on New Year's Day.
So could you get a renta RV?
No.
No. So we found, I think it was New Year's Eve day. The game was on New Year's Day, but so New Year's Eve day, which might have been a Saturday even, I can't remember. But
Boy, that's a day when everybody's working.
so, and this is in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And so we pull into this Midas muffler shop.
Yeah.
And so we had nowhere else to go, so they had to replace the whole muffler system, or the whole exhaust system, do all this, and so we were there for hours in the parking lot of this Midas
Yes, we were.
in Los Angeles, and I think we ended up playing catch with a rock because we were just like, I don't know what else to do, and so and I don't know exactly what the bill was. You would know what the bill was. It doesn't matter, but I don't think they gave us a discount. Let's just say that.
No.
It was they're like, oh, people from Iowa in Los Angeles
Yeah.
on New Year's Eve day or New Year's Eve day.
There's-
Yeah, here's we go. Here's what we're going to write this estimate up for, and he had to.
What do
pay
you do?
it, but and
We weren't even smart enough to rent a car. Why didn't we rent a car?
I don't know why you're asking me. That you were in charge of that trip, so
No, I wouldn't.
You should have been an idea man a little bit there.
Well, so I wanted to go to the Rose Bowl. I did not, and I knew we were going. I knew the details, but I didn't fully realize, as an 18-year-old kid with your parents in an RV, that it was not quite the adventure I thought it might be. It was just like we went to Beverly Hills and cruising down Rodeo Drive in an RV with a big Iowa Hawkeye sticker on the
Hell
back.
yeah.
And I in hindsight, I don't know why. It's not like anybody knew who the hell we were, but I was so embarrassed I hid. I don't even know what Rodeo Drive looks like because I was hiding in the back of the RV. And
I would have been hanging out.
yeah,
there,
well, and here we are cruising down. I'm like, are you kidding? We're on Rodeo Drive. And because, you see it on TV and in the movies, and it's like this big place. I have no idea. I was hiding.
And we turned around in the Beverly
It's
Hills
the hotel.
We got a lot of stares. It really wasn't a
Should
good
act like you were
experience.
checking in.
I would have honked
Hey,
more. My
valet this.
son would have been waving dad.
Your son would have been.
I wasn't having it. Anyway, the whole trip was something. But then on the way home, I don't know, it was late. And Mom and Doug were like, yeah, we're going to pull over. We're going to sleep for a little bit. We'll finish this trip in the morning. I said, said, I'm driving.
No, we're not.
And by the time they woke up, we were through Kansas and into Nebraska. We started
God's
in
country.
Texas because I was like, no, I'm driving. I drove all night long. They slept. It was all fine. We got home probably 6 hours earlier than we would have, and I was good with that.
We didn't see him for 2 months.
Yeah, and then I disappeared.
No,
Well,
it was fun.
So do you watch the RV family movies and laugh?
It took me a really long time before I would even get back on an RV. I was anti-RV for a long time.
that's my next purchase.
Yeah,
It's fun.
So
Tim, you'll like it.
Yeah, so I've gone since, not on long trips, but a couple, I guess, but to boys' trip games, and it's fine. But it took me a long time to get back into RVs.
I guess you want a Class C, just a little one, bigger than the limo.
You'll
Yeah.
like that
You will.
because
And you can go wherever you want to go. You're on wheels.
See, words of wisdom right there. Mom, she's coming through.
Yep.
7:33 SPP. We better take a little break. He said yes. We'll be right back, folks.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Ahoy, morning brothers. Welcome back to our Tuesday's edition with Matt's mom, Martha.
Yes.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
So I have to know, you got to do the part 2. Did you just go there for the game and turn around and come back, or did you actually enjoy California a little bit?
Well, so I should let you talk. You're the guest. You can talk. You can tell
Martha enjoyed it.
Yeah. We stayed across the street. The RV lot that we stayed in was across the street from Disneyland. So we
Right.
went to Disneyland for a day, and we went to the Spruce Goose in Queen Mary. It's in Long Beach. The problem with it is LA. I don't know if you guys have been to LA or spent much time. You can't go anywhere. It takes hours to get anywhere.
That's nuts.
And so anytime we did go somewhere, it was hours on the road to get anywhere.
But we were so ignorant about RVing. We unhooked the RV every time instead of renting a car, having a car. Now we pull a car, we So we'd unhook it from all the water and the sewer and everything
Oh,
and
yeah.
pull out of the RV park and then do the interstate system.
In the RV.
In the RV.
Yeah, which was, yeah.
That's why I have a limo, Martha.
Yeah.
People get out of the way.
They just get out of the way for
I put
them.
the funeral flags on it. There we go.
I think if we all went on an RV trip, we'd have fun, and Matt would learn to love RVs.
So I've come back around a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm not as anti-RV as I was for many years.
What, you drive around a Prevost now?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, since your mom is here, Matt, Martha, and Rachel's here, we have to do something positive today.
Yes.
Can't all be throw Matt under the bus. I'd like it to be a
so far,
whole
I think
show.
I've gotten pretty lucky. So.
I'd really like to do more, but it's not. I can't force it. So let's do a Rachel story, and this is where I just sit back, and you can pick one, Martha.
Oh.
Because you immediately sat down in that chair and started reading what was in front of you. I do not. So you can pick one and read it, or Rachel can, and we'll learn a little bit of something positive.
Me first?
If you'd like to,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, since I'm retired, where's that one about the retirement person that's retired?
This guy.
A former social worker?
Yep.
In Canada is enjoying his retirement in a very similar way to how he enjoyed his long career, by listening to people.
Is he a priest?
Nope.
I don't know.
Okay.
Counselor, maybe? So.
Yeah. So anyway, there's much more to the
Oh,
story.
I have to read more.
There's a lot.
Well, you can be done. Rachel can take over. If we need to put you to work a little bit, Mom.
Yeah. Liking it to being the stranger on the airplane in the seat next to you. Paul Jenkinson is currently on a cross-Canada tour where he shows up, sits down, and listens to anything and about anything. I Will Listen isn't an event. It's just two unfolding chairs as a wooden cafe table. I'm there as a fellow human to make connections. Jenkinson told the host of CBC News, as it happens, I just create that safe space for them, a little bit like a stranger then you're never going to see again. How many people do you know who'd love someone that isn't a therapist or a family member to just sit down and talk to? Jenkinson says that those who take him up on his offer tend not to do so immediately. I think they're curious for sure. Who is this older man?
Yeah, what's he doing?
Yeah, exactly. What's happening?
Yeah, people go back and forth a few times, surreptitiously, as it were, getting some courage to come and sit down. He added that it's not all lost students and recovering addicts. Sometimes people want to come express the things they're proud of and of their good deeds, including volunteering for others, just like Jenkinson. There's no timeline, no topics barred, no charge, and no pressure, as well as the promise to keep everything confidential unless the speaker expresses the intention to harm themselves or others.
He just shows up, sets up a couple lawn chairs, says, I'll listen.
Puts a sign up.
Puts a sign up.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Like Lucy in Peanuts or whatever. And she was the psychiatrist, 5 cents, and she just whatever. But yeah.
So it's supposed to feel good about this guy?
Well, yeah, he's just a nice guy. He just listens to your stories.
Does that make you feel good, Rachel?
Yeah, I think you'd learn a lot. sitting
I
there
think you would
talking to
too.
people.
I think you'd be like, oh, maybe don't tell me that.
Yeah.
You could, but maybe you learn something
Maybe
very
you would.
interesting.
And maybe somebody, like
See,
you said, some
this
people
is-
are just excited to tell their story.
Rachel's already hearing what people are saying. All roses and
Right.
rose
Yeah,
petals, and
that'd
so
be never
nice.
bad.
Nobody's coming in and saying, oh, Christ, I just robbed a gas station.
I'm
I don't know what to do.
No,
I'm sure there's people.
But in
who
your
have
head,
that. Yeah.
but there could be people. Hey, I just got a big promotion at work. I just want to tell somebody about it. So you don't know.
Yeah, he does say there, that they want to talk about what they volunteer in.
I watched a thing where a guy just walked around and gave hugs.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
That's a little awkward.
If you're not a hugger.
If you're not a hugger, it is. Yeah. This guy will just sit and listen. Just set up a couple lawn chairs. John says, "Ahoy, Martha."
Ahoy, John.
John the voice.
Yeah, John the voice. Too
Yeah.
bad you weren't here today.
We don't have a microphone for him either. So
yeah.
John's voice would carry.
Exactly.
He doesn't need a microphone.
Did you catch the show yesterday, Martha?
I was late checking in, and I was so disappointed because I would have loved to have heard his rant on Angel.
You know you can watch it
I
on
know.
YouTube.
I was so busy,
Okay.
and
Getting here?
retired,
Well,
and things get
Gusty,
hectic.
I hear people are much busier when they're retired.
It is true.
John says, "Oh, you'd hear me."
Watch that back sometime.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's
I
a
like
good one.
Paula's comment, RV Harvey.
RV Harvey. Way to go, Matt. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but anyway.
I did hear a little something about bears. You guys were talking about bears.
Yeah, they're making a comeback in Iowa.
So they are thinking about opening a bear season in Connecticut because It's really
They're getting that bad, huh?
but you better not miss.
Well, yeah, I would think. Is it a black bear or a brown bear up there?
I think they said black bear.
Yeah, it would only take about 2 guys to take it.
You guys take care of a black bear.
I know you were talking about that one day.
Yes. They're coming up out of Missouri. You live in Missouri.
Get us first.
I don't know.
I think they're more your way than our way.
Yep.
I haven't seen any at the lake yet.
Well, that's good. They like fish, though, don't they?
I don't know.
I think so.
Whatever they want.
I think
Berries.
they like trash. They like people's trash.
They do.
That
Yeah.
would be scary to wake up to.
So Ray commented, says there's a typewriter sitting out on the Ped Mall in Iowa City, and people sit down and type out just whatever they want to type out. They just randomly type out. So it's not another guy. They just randomly type whatever they're thinking.
And and then people can add to it. That's interesting.
Yes, I don't know.
What happens when the paper gets full, or is there a stack of papers there?
Well, you have to put it in a binder because there's a binder attached to the typewriter. And those old typewriters, they don't weigh 4 pounds. They weigh 58
Yeah, exactly.
pounds, so then nobody's taking it. So you put it in the binder.
I haven't seen that in Iowa City.
Yeah, he says it's on the Ped Mall. I don't know where. I haven't seen it either, but I don't get to the Ped Mall very
You
often.
going up there, Rachel?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Go type something.
I could.
Go type something. You can go down the street and play the piano too. So
I don't get the point of that.
what? The typewriter thing? It's like the guy sitting in a lawn chair. You just don't talk to somebody. You just type it. You just go, hey, I had a great day today.
Or this professor sucks and I will never go back to this class again.
Yeah, it's not college students. They're not typing on a typewriter.
It's not?
They're sending an email. Just an anonymous email to somebody.
They don't type?
I don't know. Yeah, they type. Not on a typewriter.
Okay. Well, then
I'm just making stuff up now. I don't know.
I did see a video where a kid, I don't know if the professor said no laptops. He came in with an old school typewriter and started typing his notes in the top of the room. Like that's all you could hear. It was funny.
Remember taking typing class? How loud that was?
Yes, I do.
Oh my
the electronic
God.
typewriters.
You didn't have the other ones?
No, we had the electric ones. But they were still big and loud.
You were coddled.
I just coddled. I still can't type. If that tells you anything.
I had to press the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I've used those before.
Imagine those babies, 30 of those in a room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fond memories there.
Grandpa Beck used to type on those with 2 fingers.
That's the way I type. Maybe I got that from him. Actually, I had 2 fingers and a thumb.
We used a thumb for the space bar.
Space bar.
Semicolon, where do you hit that one?
I have to do, and I have to stare at the keyboard.
I was looking. There's not one semicolon in here.
There is.
Not in the story Martha read.
No, not in that one. All right,
It's just
fine.
bothering me now.
All right, fine.
7:45. We got to take a break so we can get set for the day. Yes, SPP? Okay, he said yes. We'll be right back.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, morning breathers, and welcome back to Tuesday's edition, very special edition, with Matt's mom Martha on this morning. And while we were away, SPP was running around the office looking for something. While we were away, Martha set some gifts out for her son and me.
Yes.
So Matt, you go first.
All right. Do we just set this up or just open it up?
No, you can just open it up.
All right. Well, it is salsa.
How about that?
I got some of my mom's
Yay.
salsa.
How about that?
He'll quit whining.
She got tired of hearing you
quit
whine.
whining. Exactly. So I'll quit
Tired of
whining.
that.
I remember one of the first shows I was on. You called me out. You scolded me one time.
I do.
I can't remember what it was about, but
Me
I
either.
tried to be good from then on. Okay.
And you got 2 jars?
You think that's salsa? Oh no, that's a jar of salsa.
It's okay. I got some.
Yeah, but I got the.
You got a bigger jar. Of course you did. Of course you did.
Martha, thank you very much. I'm so looking forward to this
You're
again.
probably sick of it.
I am not sick of it, but I'm sorry that Matt had to get some.
Well, not very much.
Not very much. Not very
We
much.
can no longer tease him about this.
Yeah,
this
now I finally got some.
salsa. It will never go away. This will be a fond memory for a long time.
Yes.
I think we should make a social media post. If you ever want to give up your salsa recipe, that should be something that.
Clearly, I'm not the one that makes it. I know that Matt has made that clear.
She's just the distributor.
I'm the distributor.
Yeah, but I like how you do it because I'm winning.
Because I'm winning.
Well, thank you very much. I can't wait to get it home. We do need to get set for the day, though, so take it away.
Let's get set for the day. It is Tuesday, May the 20th, 2025. This is episode 314. Time, 7:50 a.m. So there you go. Temperature right now in Fairfield 60, Mount Pleasant 60, and Washington 58. It's
Hey,
going
Matt,
to be.
do you normally do the time?
I forget. Actually, to be
it say
fair,
it somewhere on
to be
here?
fair, it does say time and date, and I skip that part sometimes. So
Oh, yeah, it does say that.
yeah, but a lot of people watch after the fact, so the time's a little irrelevant anyway. But it's okay.
Time is relevant.
Time is relevant. It's Tim time.
Spock says.
It is 7:50 Tim time.
Yeah, it is.
So
It's actually 8:50 Tim time.
yeah, because you like standard time.
Yeah.
He's it's a
Fall
big
back.
sigh out of that. Tim time. It's going to be a rainy day with scattered rain and storms throughout the day. High of 69 and a low of 50. Today's headlines from SoutheastIowaUnion.com. Natalie Steele seeks career in education and animal science.
Does it say mentioned anywhere in the Southeast Iowa video or Southeast Iowa Union that it's National High Heel Day?
No, I think we left that out. That's specific to Morning Breath.
Okay.
It's breaking news from Morning
Breaking
Breath.
news. This just in.
National High Heel Day. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the Millionaire Day, I think.
Well, I don't know how you walk in high heels. Anybody. So
Yeah.
They make you feel fancy,
they do?
especially when you walk
But
on
doesn't
granite
it-
floors.
Doesn't it hurt your toes?
Well, it depends on the shoe.
Because, I mean, you're walking around like that, aren't you?
Yeah.
I think that'd be hard on your toes.
It's not.
I don't wear them.
Give Martha a good pair of flats.
Yeah.
That's good. Us senior citizens are safer.
I'm with
in
you.
flats.
I'm with you. You could be Red Sneaker Day because it's
Yeah.
Red Sneaker Day,
Oh,
too.
that I do.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's all
Matt.
right. Actually, I think it's International Red Sneaker Day. I didn't write that on there. Mount Pleasant prison employee accused of smuggling contraband, and Washington schools eyes year-round school
You are
option.
never going to get away with sneaking anything into a prison
Well, apparently they did for a minute, and then they didn't.
because prisoners, they're going to yap their job.
Yep.
Are they
Where'd you
bringing
get that?
it in or taking it out though?
No, I think they're bringing it in. The vapes and
What
tobacco.
would we want from the prisoners to come outside?
Well, no, it's an employee.
Oh,
Yeah. Sports tonight. Fairfield girls face Xavier in regional tennis action. Fairfield baseball takes on Oskaloosa. Probably not because of the rain. And the Washington and Fairfield boys soccer teams open up sub-state play tonight.
I'm not certain it's going to rain.
Yeah, well, okay.
Rained more yesterday than they thought. I think this thing might be moving a little further, faster. We'll see.
And yeah, and
check in on that a little later.
Okay, fair enough. The Washington boys are at Clark tonight, soccer, and we'll have a link to. It's going to be live streamed, not by us, but by somebody else. So we'll have a link that I'll have Peter put up in
What is Clark?
Osceola.
Oh,
so
is that the pitch name?
No, they have actually no, that's the name of the school. Osceola, Clark Community Schools.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know. Is it Clark County?
County.
Yeah.
Kind of your neck of the woods.
It's over in that direction. Yeah, it's a little further west than I go, but it's over there. This day in history, on this day in 2015, David Letterman, who redefined American talk shows with his unconventional humor and innovative segments, stepped down as host of The Late Show with David Letterman.
I miss him.
Yeah, 8 years ago.
I really liked his mom's segments too. Remember, she used to make pies at Thanksgiving. He'd go to their hometown.
Yep.
I'd make some pies.
Yeah, I'm not coming to your house for pie.
He already told you it's not a good.
I love my mother, but cooking is not her. She can, but it's not her strongest.
Something
It's not her
always goes
strongest
wrong.
suit.
I don't know.
You're just throwing mom under the
So,
bus here.
there's-
She drove all this way.
The stuff she does make is fine. It's just.
Oh, it's fine. you gotta find
Martha, you can come over.
I would give you a glowing recommendation.
Oh, you really wouldn't.
So anyway, she has many talents that's not at the top of the list.
You know, I think if we invited Martha over for chips and salsa and she provided the salsa, Matt might be a little
Again,
butthurt that he wasn't invited.
I would. I would.
Yeah, Matt.
I know. I don't know where to go with that.
I just wondered if your wife has any chips for me.
She's watching, so she'll send some chips tomorrow.
I need a big bag.
Yeah, she'll buy you 2 bags.
Okay. Good stuff for Letterman.
So, Mom, do you want a random joke, random quote, or random fact?
Random fact.
Random fact. I got it. This is a twofer today. There are 8 NFL teams currently that do not have cheerleaders. Didn't know that. I didn't know that there were 24 teams that did, but
I agree.
And I just thought this was interesting. No number before the number 1,000 contains the letter A.
No number before the number 1,000. Okay. I believe you.
So, but I know we're running long, but I'm also going to do a joke because I think it's appropriate.
It's time. Nobody picks jokes anymore.
I know, they don't really. So Mother's Day is statistically the day of the year when the least amount of crime is committed in the U.S. And I think that says a lot about how many moms are out there committing crimes, but can't because they're out to brunch with their kids.
That's it.
I heard that one.
Well, you heard it again.
I did.
I like that.
It's a good one.
Because I would have thought I don't want to do a crime on Mother's Day, but it's really the mom.
Yeah, the moms are out doing
We need to do a takeaway. Let's do it rapid fire. Rachel, do you have one really quick?
Matt has been traumatized by RVs, so if anyone can get him to a Super Bowl or a Rose Bowl game with fancy accommodations, it would probably make his day.
What's wrong with
or
flying?
year.
There's nothing wrong with flying.
God, it takes forever.
It takes forever. It took us
forever.
3 days to drive to California.
That would have been a fun one, though. Matt, do you have a takeaway?
I think I can't.
Can't.
I just can't.
And SBP can't speak. Do you have a takeaway that you'd like to share,
No,
Martha?
but I can share that Matt Sal has been to like 8 bowl games,
And we flew to all of them except the one.
except for the one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't fall for.
And he chooses to talk about the traumatizing
I didn't
experience.
say that we haven't
I love
gone.
this. I want you to come back more.
I never said I haven't been to other bowl games.
You never said how much how much fun it was at the other ones either.
I will tell you this, that my sister Tiffany has been to Italy with my parents. And do you know how many times I've been to Italy? None.
We've heard about the Europe trip that he was not included in.
Too bad. She says too bad.
Too bad.
Too bad.
You don't qualify.
You're an adult. Go if you want, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Martha. Rachel and Tim would like to go to Italy. So if you want to take us on a
That'd
trip.
be the end of me. I'd be off the show. I would be off the show.
It's a great trip. I'll do it sometime.
My quick takeaway is that I had no expectations of how this meeting might go or what you look like. I had none. Sometimes you have a visual picture of what Matt's mom would look like, Martha. You are nothing like it, but much more pleasurable than I could imagine. I love having you here. I love your comments, and we can embarrass Matt off air sometime.
Yeah. Oh, good idea.
You should come back. You
can come back again.
Thanks for having me.
We enjoyed every bit of it. So that's all we have for today. Thank you all for joining. We just keep getting longer and longer. We're going to hit 8 o'clock one of these days.
We're close.
That's okay. That's okay. We just love yapping. So have a great Tuesday. Dodge the rain if it is. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, ahoy.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.